விடுதலை புலிகளுக்கு எதிரான போரில் இந்தியா தங்களுக்கு உதவியது போலவே இந்த தாக்குதல் தொடர்பாகவும் முன்கூட்டியே தகவல் அளித்தது இந்தியா உதவியதாக இலங்கை முன்னாள் அதிபர் மஹிந்த ராஜபக்சே தெரிவித்துள்ளார். நியூஸ்18 தொலைக்காட்சியின் பிரதீப் பிள்ளைக்கு அவர் அளித்த சிறப்பு பேட்டியில் ஈஸ்டர் தாக்குதல் ஈழப்போர் தொடர்பாக பல்வேறு முக்கிய கருத்துக்களை தெரிவித்தார்.
This attack was not planned overnight. And how did the government miss such extensive planning and execution?
I mean, the government knew about the attack. They got all the information. And it was not yesterday or day before yesterday. For last so many years, from 2015, they have got all the information. People had given that, and I think even the Indian had informed them. Intelligence.
Yes, very specific alerts as to how the attack could be. Was no action taken even over the intelligence input that India had given?
Yes, they have not taken any action. I think it is a politician who must do it. The government must take action.
Is something wrong with the system? Is somebody playing politics with the lives of the people?
Everybody is playing politics. This is the problem. Whether it is the president or the prime minister, they are all playing politics.
The president of the nation publicly asked the police chief to step down. Now, I informed now that the police chief has refused to do so.
I don't know. I can't answer that because when I asked one of my IGPs to leave, he left without a word. So it's up to the president.
That brings us to that question. Is there a vacuum at the leadership level? Is the country now missing a strong leader?
No, the problem is these two are fighting each other.
Yes.
I mean, they are strong enough, but if they can act together, they must act together. I mean, for national security, you can't play with it. You can't play politics with it. So they are all playing politics for vote. So, I mean, I don't think that they should do this. They must get together and work together. This is what I feel.
This government was formed for the nation's interest. It is a national government for good governance. And what is happening now? They're fighting against each other. There's a rift. There's a cold war.
They were busy to punish us, the opposition. And they were going behind Rajapaksas and the former ministers. So this is the unfortunate thing. They had they brought new laws, new new police force, then courts, judges. So everything was, their priorities have been.
And did the nation also become complacent after the LTT threat was over? As if everything is fine?
I think they must have thought like that. But the government can't do that. The national security must be checked and it must be intact. You have to give first priority to the national security. This is what I feel. You must have a stable government. First thing, you must have national security intact.
You yourself said that these forces have been in play at least from 2015. Now we know that Islamic radicalization has found fertile land, at least in certain parts of Sri Lanka. Now, how has this happened? We've seen highly educated people from business families joining the suicide bomber group. What is the motive of these groups? What provoked it?
When you take this, you take there are extremist elements. So the terrorists, the men who are ready to sacrifice, is very few. And from the extremists only that we select those people or join them extremists. Unfortunately, when they got the informations, they didn't act because they were worried about the votes bank. So they were depending on that. They just neglected the whole thing. But these people are educated, they are rich, but the belief, they are brainwashed. Unfortunately, they are brainwashed. So it will take time to reverse it.
Are you aware of any external help, any foreign hand that has helped these people?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I have no information.
What would you want to tell the Indian leaders and the Indian people at this juncture?
They have helped us. Even for last 30 years of war, the LTT war, India helped us, giving us all the intelligence and information and even equipments, I would say. Even in this case, they have informed us. They have done their job. So they will be continuing, I would say, continue the good job that they did.